Good evening, friends. Professor Shadow here. Very warm and windy. Turn my sound down. I'm talking to myself. Good evening. Yeah. Who is the first one on? Who is the winner? The prize. Ta-da! Mike Tyson is the first one. He wins the prize, the amazing prize of bragging rights. Awesome. And Jeanette is on. Good evening, Jeanette. Hello, hello. Alicia's on. Hello, Alicia. Lovely to see you. Long time no chat, no? But hopefully you've been able to watch the stories I've been putting out. I know you have because I've seen you comment on a few of them. But it's great to have you here. Great to see you here right now. Thank you for joining me this evening. As usual, Sunday night in the shadows, because we are here in the UK, which means it's cold, wet, and very shadowy. So hopefully I couldn't go live over on Facebook today, so we're just here on YouTube. If you're joining me from Facebook, because I wasn't going to go live on them, just doing YouTube today, welcome. And if you're joining me from Facebook, thank you so much for exploding my Facebook page. Been amazing over there. And yeah, but we're only on YouTube live today. Maybe next week we can get back on it. How was everyone's weekend? Yeah, busy. That's the three words. Busy, and busy. Working on a new project. Just working on a new project right now. And John is on. Good evening, John. Great to see you on. Everyone's been busy. Yeah, working on a new project because I'm doing things a little bit different for this next one. So you'll see with hello, wrong one. Here we go. Hello, John. Another John on. Better live than dead. Nice. For the Wolfman Awakens, I did like it in 4 parts. And did like a build up to the end, to the big one, which I released Friday night. Instead of doing a build up, I'm just going to make one huge, just the big one, just the hour and a half, maybe 2 hours story. And my goodness, I'm going to see how it goes. Just pushing out the great big story in one go rather than splitting it into little bits. So we'll see how that works. It means I won't put as much content out, but I'll put quality content out once a week if it works. I want to see how that works because I know a lot of people message me and say they just prefer the big one, so they leave the little ones and wait for the big one. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to see how it goes. So I'll drop the trailer Tuesday or Wednesday for the my goodness. Look, if you're watching this live, if you're watching the replay, what I need you to do, when the trailer comes out on Tuesday, I've got to check when it's coming out, Tuesday or Wednesday, make sure you like and comment on the trailer, not on the post, the community post, but on the actual video itself. It's awesome. I've already done it. It's awesome. You are gonna be blown away. I promise you. I'm blown away. It's so good. This story is going to be something unique, something powerful. Can't wait for you to watch it. But yeah, I'm going to make the whole thing. I'm going to release it. Hopefully Friday next weekend. Where are we? What's this? Dissertation finished. Jeanette, well done. Congratulations for that. Been talking about it for a long time, right? So it's done. Finally, I don't know if you can celebrate. If you're anything like me, with my brain, once I do one thing, I mean immediately onto the next one. I have to force myself. To celebrate. Yeah, sorry, I'm always clicking the wrong button on here. Apologies. What's that? John, my birthday in 10 days. We're 59. Oh, nice. Good. One away from the 60. Look at that. Amazing. I'm catching up. I'm 57 now. 58 next year. Henrik is on. Hello, fellow shadow dwellers. Good evening, friend. Welcome. Yeah, so we'll have to see how that works out. I don't know how it's going to work out. I'll send you a copy. Yes, just send to my email. I'll be fine. What was I saying? Yeah. So the new story I'm working on, it's a vampire story, but it's got a completely, my goodness, it's so good. So many inspirations from different genres, or not genres, from different time periods. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And he made it this evening. Ivory Bow made it. Who's always dropping on in the last minute, but he's here. Welcome, friend. Great to see you here today. So who managed to see all 4 parts, or just the one big one? The Wolfman Awakens. Who's watched it all? Who's watched it all? Anybody? If you watched it all, let me know. Let me know what you thought. Did it surprise you at the end? Of course, you knew there was going to be a twist, a surprise at the end, because it's Professor Shadowtail. Professor Shadowtail. Of course it is. Oh, we are all sending you our thoughts, my friend. You're not alone. You should feel the energy of the shadows coming your way right now. No one is alone here. If you come and join me on a Sunday, you're not on your own. We may be miles and miles apart, but we all share the same shadows. So, my friend, we're coming for you. I still have the last episode to watch. Not yet. So, we haven't had anyone watch the end bit. Oh my goodness. Come on. What are we talking about? Pasta? I listen to Professor every night, and now I'm bringing my son in the gold. Excellent, Alicia. Thank you so much for coming on here, and for the gold sounds fine. The gold was correct. Bringing my son into the gold. I like that, into the gold. I've seen them all. I won't spoil the ending. Oh my goodness. I can't talk about it now because people haven't seen it. I was really coming on here thinking, everyone's watched it. We had to talk about and speak about what happened at the end, and what do you think is going to happen next. As always, the door is open. The door is open. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to tell you what the ending is, but that ending is how I started. I had the original idea from a clip of the Wolfman's Cure, and the ending was the next bit in mind that I had, and then I built the beginning and the end and in the middle. That's how it was built. Hello, Professor. There we go. Look. Nora, long time. Good to see you. And it's amazing. It's not just good. It's amazing to see you on here. Thank you so much for joining me. Do appreciate people joining me on a Sunday. It's a busy day for everybody. I know, a day where you can have a break from work and activities, and you choose to spend it with me in these shadows, I do appreciate it. There we go. Yes, the next. Yearning for more. We're still talking about food, right? So yes, so make sure if you haven't watched all of the Wolfman Awakens, which I believe is one of the best stories so far. I can't wait for you to see my new story. I can't wait. I can't spoil it for you. It's different. I can tell you that. And I'm so enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's a way that I can push more creativity into it. I force myself to a task and it's come out. My goodness. I'm so pleased with it. But I'm doing it all in one go. So you won't get the little bits. You won't get 20-minute episodes, half an hour episodes. You're just going to get the whole thing either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday next week. The whole thing. So you can sit and watch it all in one go. My goodness. All I'm going to drop this week is one trailer. That's going to be it. That's all I'm going to put out. And then I'm going to tease you for this one coming out on Friday. Hopefully I've got it ready by Friday. I've been working on it the weekend. I did the intro. I did the trailer. The intro is. I'm so pleased with it. I'm so pleased. So pleased. I've watched it 50 times. Yeah, so check out trailer Tuesday, Wednesday, big one, all of it. No, I'm not putting in any suspense. I'm not doing one and then for next week another. It's all in one go for you. And it's going to drop next week. My goodness. It's your stories. I love they are more real. Yes. I try. Yes, absolutely. Don't forget to like. If you're a follower of mine, don't forget when the videos come out, please like, comment. It really does help. You may think that just commenting on the video, not on the posts, but on the video itself doesn't really do much. It does actually really help me. So it lets our friends YouTube know that people like what they're seeing and spending time on there. So therefore that will help it push a little bit further, which is what we want. You've got to think I'm only a small creator. I'm not I've got like a company for Professor Shadow. It's me. That's it. That's all it is. I registered it because simply I wanted to register the name. And look at this. And Nora's back because she's back giving people memberships out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Such great support from you. Thank you. Where was I? Yes, I am. It's just me. Professor Shadow is me. Okay. The media company is me. I'm just a single creator. So anything you can do to share, help, like, really does help me. And if you've come across from Facebook, my goodness, Facebook for me has exploded beyond all belief. Beyond all belief. It's like I put a post out there Friday, short trailer for the Wolfman Awakens. It almost hit 1 million views in like 2 days. It's unbelievable. Anyway, do you have a favorite story or hero or villain? Favorite story? I have too. I think I have too many that I like. Of course, I'm a huge horror fanatic, specifically of older Universal Pictures and the 1970s or 60s and 70s horror. For me, is like that. That's my thing. If I was to watch anything, I mean, every night, I watch 20 minutes, half an hour of a old movie. Every night, without fail. Unless I'm so tired, and not often I'm too tired, but I normally do every single day. So I can't say I have a favorite as such. Smash the like button, like smashing a tomato with a hammer. All right. Yeah, I think, Jeanette, I think you are. I've seen you on there. I think you commented on something. Yeah, Facebook is crazy right now. I think I just hit it at the right time with a video, and now everything's going crazy. So we need to sort of replicate that over here on YouTube, hopefully. But I'm sure it will, because now people from cross-platform anyway. So yeah, which is why I'm not going live. I was going to go last week. I started going live YouTube and Facebook at the same time, but I'm not going live today because I don't want to interrupt the pattern of what's going over on Facebook right now, because it's just blowing up for me over here. Shadow Wolf. Nice. So where was I? Yeah. Just get my channel up for him. Bear 1 sec. So what we got? Anyone this is their first time live with me today? Let me know. Let me know if this is your first time live with me here on Sunday night in the shadows with yours truly. Let me know. Good. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Is there a Halloween film? Am I doing a Halloween one? I don't know. I'm at the moment I'm full committed to this new vampire story I'm doing. I'm loving it so much. I can't tell you anything. I'm sorry, but my goodness, I'm really loving it. Almost every night and during appointments, I should be paying attention, but you are more fun to listen to. Nice, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. I was getting something up and I just totally forgot what I was doing. Completely forgot where I was. But yes, we don't have everyone. Anyone new, don't forget, you're always welcome to say hi, and I'll give you a shout out. Don't worry about that. If you're sitting back a little bit nervous about speaking here, I want you to know something. When you come on a Professor Shadow stream or live, you're part of what we do here. So there's no need to be shy. Say hi, and we'll give you a shout out. We come on, we talk. Are we super serious? No. Sometimes we talk about Burger King. Sometimes I don't know. We go off in all sorts of modes. I know sometimes the stories are in the shadows, and often our conversation drifts into the shadows, and we have no idea where it goes. No idea at all. Yeah, so if you are sitting back, even if you're watching live, I'll give you a shout. Obviously, if you're watching the replay, I cannot give you a shout out. I can't do it, but you can still say hi, and I can have a look, and I can see you. It's not a problem. I like that. Sometimes you see, I do a lot of live calls with, I do a lot of coaching, and some people coach me, I coach other people. And sometimes you're on there and it's like you feel that you can't say anything. You feel you can't say anything. And, I want this to be, I can say anything I want within reason. Within reason. Yes, you. I know what you was thinking. I'm eagerly awaiting the appearance of Cithrus, as you well know. Yes, I haven't got anything at the moment. But my friend, when this next one drops, you're going to know what I'm talking about right now. You're going to know what I'm talking about. This next one's going to be so good. So good. What do we drop? So how do I share this? The share screen. We got that. Share. And remove that. And I should. Here we go. If we can get me on there. Yeah, there you go. Look, it's me. And here we are. So I like to do this every week, as you know, is just to show you what we've put through. And of course, I put the big one out. That's me. And this is all 4 parts of the Wolfman Awakens, all in one go. So if you want to watch the whole thing, if you've been watching the little episodes and you prefer to watch the whole thing and sit down in one big binge session, that's there for you. And of course, I did this one 4 days ago. What's this one? Oh, this was a trailer I did for the soundtrack. I made a sound the first time. Something new I did. I'll go back. I'll get back to that. Just click that. See if this works. See if this works better. Yeah, that's better. You know what I love? I love these images here. I love these images, these old. I don't have any more. Like these images. I love these images, but they just don't pick up well on YouTube. I love them. Anyway, get back to it. So you got the full part 4, the trailer for the soundtrack. The soundtrack, my goodness, if you love the music of the Wolfman Awakens, I certainly did. It's there. It's all there for you. So you can either, if you're a Shadow Vault member, you can listen to it, or obviously if you want to go to my website, you can download it. 5 days ago, we had part 3. And that's what we got so far. So a little bit out, quite a bit out for you this week. Hopefully next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, the trailer. Friday or Saturday will be the big one. Right, how do I get back? Here we go. Where are we? Nice. So I'm reading the comments. Burger King has better burgers, but McDonald's has better chips. I told you we'd go into some strange conversations here. Professor, it looks like you're also helping. No, did not know. So, yes, it's me as well. So, I think I missed a comment. I must have missed a comment. Missed a comment somewhere. But thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, impressed with the rapid growing quality of him. Yeah, it's because I can't take all the credit for it, I must admit, but I will. The software I use has upgraded. Of course, you've got to put in what exactly. Sometimes it takes like 10 or 12 to get the right one, and you've got to put in what you want. You've got to tell it what you want. Otherwise, it just gives you crazy music. But it's upgraded, and it's so good. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased with the way. The Wolfman Awakens music was, for me, the best music that's come out so far. That's why I had to put it on. Now what happens, I'll put that on and listen to it as I'm creating. So good. And that's the thing. Yeah, I know it's like what people say, it's AI. I know it is, but it wouldn't exist if I hadn't have input my creativity. It wouldn't be there if I wasn't, and that's the difference. It always comes back to food. I don't know why. It always comes back to food. It must be that time where everyone's getting hungry in the afternoon. No, that free ammunition. Yeah, I remember that one. That was from the. What was that? The wall. I'm trying to think. Day of the Werewolf. I think so. And there's a guy with 3 arms at the end. And of course, I put it there deliberately to see if you was observant. We can't help. Seriously, it's your voice, the way you read the storylines. You are a master. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Sometimes I get things wrong. About helped me with my counselingness as well. Oh, man. If in any way whatsoever I helped you, that is my pleasure. I got a gift membership. I salute whoever is responsible. Nice. Been in and out of Hossie and listened to his work while getting treatment. He rocks. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Go here, because treatments. You're here now. We're here now. That's what matters. Have you seen the new Hellboy movie? No, I haven't. I haven't seen anything new lately. It's been really busy again. It's a busy time creating new stuff for the Professor Shadow. Brand, working on that a lot to make sure I personally give the best, and every story that goes out I try and make better than the last one. I challenge myself, and those who watch me regularly know that when I complete a tale, I'll end up saying to myself, how do I better that? I need to make the next one better. That's my standard, and I keep going with that. So I try and push myself to make better and better content every time. Obviously, we're always experimenting with new things, whether it be the music, the animation, the storytelling, the speed of the next one, the narration. I felt that sometimes I'm going a little bit fast. I can sometimes be a little bit excited, and so we're trying to slow down the narration, make it a little bit better. Everything we're trying to improve, pretty much everything. And the next story, I cannot tell you. It's a vampire story. I tell you that. The beginning is amazing. That's all I'm going to say. I can't say because I'm going to drop something. I get so excited. I'm going to drop something about it and then I'm going to spoil it for you. I think it was a bright light in the night so that I see you. There's some kind of horror snob. Nice. You are more than welcome. More than welcome. That's what we're here for. What are we here for? What is the point unless we can create something that others enjoy? Usually a twist. Of course there's a twist. What would it be without a twist? Can't end a story on it's all nice and rosy. It wouldn't work. Yeah, look out for the trailer. It'll be amazing. And look who's on. Look who is on. Tubby is on. Actually, Tubby is asleep over here. Tubby is our cat. He's asleep on the couch. I actually said to Kyra, are you doing the stream tonight? We'll get her to do it one day. Next week, next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, week Wednesday, we're doing our haunted house thing. There's a place down the road. It's actually the dinosaur park, and they have like 5 haunted houses there. So we're gonna go. We're going. We get to see the famous cat on the stream. There is a cat. The cat is asleep over here. I can't turn the camera around. The cat is asleep on the couch. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Here's a good question. What started your talent? What age? Show us Tubby. I can't show you Tubby because I can't move the camera around. If he jumps up, he normally comes and sits on my lap. So, but he's in the land of dreams. He's probably not coming up. What started your talent? Passion started my talent. Just a love simply for horror movies. Not for horror movies, for the story, for the twists, but for the atmosphere, for the feeling. There's a great saying. I actually got it up today, and I can't remember what it is now. It's the art of helping the audience feel without having to see. Yeah, something like that. It's really good. But yes, the art, that feeling, that atmosphere, that's really what got to me. And I find it really easy to create stories simply because I've watched horror my whole life, read horror, indulged in horror my whole life. So it's really easy to put them all in a big stew and come out with my own ideas. Of course, I'm inspired by everything. I create through inspiration, through feeling, and I do actually find it very easy. A lot of people struggle. I find it very easy to create because of the way my brain works. I have ADHD. I'm hyperactive. Attention deficit. See, attention deficit is not what people think. Attention deficit is my attention's gone on certain things, but when I'm hyper-focused when I need to do something. And when it comes to horror or creation, I'm hyper-focused, including hyperactivity. So my brain just goes into overdrive. And when you have when ADHD, you pump lots of dopamine, and your serotonin is not distilled properly. It's not absorbed properly. So serotonin is your satisfaction. I've done it. I can relax. So of course we have that. So it's so that helps me create. So I can literally, like I say to you often, how do I create a story? I'll have a feeling of atmosphere, and then I'll think about that and create a story from it, and then I'll go to the next bit and to the next bit, because my brain is working that way. Dyslexia as well. Yes, I am extremely dyslexic, which is why I use software to help me write. I told you many times I use pseudo write. It's amazing. If you have dyslexia, it's so good. I can put my microphone and I can talk, or I can type, depending on what mood I'm in, and it doesn't matter how you type. It just corrects it as it goes. It's amazing. It's like, oh my God, why didn't I have this when I was at school? Yeah, that's how I find creation very easy. Of course, sometimes you get focused off and I need to do something else. But majority of the time, if I'm not creating, I'm watching horror movies. You never mentioned a cat. I have 3 cats. We have 3 cats here, not just one. We have two brothers who are 4, and one older cat who is 18. And thank you once again. The support is most welcome. Appreciate it. It's not just your creative, it's also your hard work, right? Yeah. When work becomes an enjoyable task, it doesn't seem work to me, and that's why it's become so easy. If I looked at it as work, I think I'd have a problem. 2 dogs here. Love dogs. I've had dogs my whole life, until my last dog. I may have mentioned it before. His name was Loki. He passed away when he was just 9, and it took something from me which I never got back. So I really couldn't get another dog. I just don't feel that I'd be able to handle it again. Why is Eric's username so in sync with your cat hobbies? I don't have pets. My son thinks he may have autism with anxiety, and has appointment Tuesday to confirm. He came up with the best t-shirt quote for me. Nice. I don't know if you know, but obviously I work with helping like younger children, and in like a child development through like a martial art type setting. And I've done this my whole life. And we work a lot on how children grow and develop through stages of development. And it's how I learned so much about myself. And I learned that, having something like dyslexia, ADHD, ADD, autism, it's not something wrong. It's who you are. You're not. Everybody's different. You're measured with a different yardstick than everyone else. That's simply all it is. But you have talents that no one could ever have. I don't see anyone doing what I'm doing. I do this all on my own. I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have these things. Get a cat. I had a cat. What are people's hobbies besides being fans of Professor Shadowverse? Watching horror movies? Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm sorry about Loki. We feel the same about Peachy, our dog, but we also call our pets God's names. I had Loki was a Doberman, and I had one Doberman when I was in my 20s. I want to say 20s. Yeah, in my 20s, late 20s. His name was Max. He lived to about 12, which is quite good. Big dogs. Then I had another dog called Thor. It was a Doberman, black and tan. Unfortunately, got really ill at 5, and we lost him at 5. And I swore I'm never getting another one. When I lost Thor, I was like, I'm never getting another. That killed me. It takes something from you that you can't get back. And I said, no, I'm never getting another one. And then I was scrolling, maybe a year later, scrolling on the internet, and literally a mile down the road, litter of Doberman. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Okay. And I saw this little Doberman. It's called liver and tan, like a brownie color. And I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't stop. I said, no. And I kept going back and looking in the end. I thought, okay, I'm just going to have to go. And went and got him, and he lived till 9. It's a big dog. It had lots and lots of problems. But yeah, like I say, it's, because he had a lot of problems, he sort of babied them a little bit more. And yeah, he took a lot. When he went, that was it. I don't think I'm capable. I'm capable, but I think again it would take so much from me. I can't. I'm not going to do it. So we have cats, which I didn't agree to, by the way. I already had our older cat, and then 2 more turned up. Yeah, I cannot dance now. Yeah, I do a little bit of jiu-jitsu on the side. Not as much as I used to. Just to stay healthy and fit. But I don't do as much now. I actually employ people to run my classes for me now. So coached for like 27 years coaching jiu-jitsu, and then I get someone else to do it. So, well, if we've gone completely off track, but hey, never mind. So with the love MMA, my brother, son, and cousin all do jiu-jitsu. Nice. Jiu-jitsu for a long time. I think it's 28 years now. Muay Thai, Dungeons and Dragons. I think I said before, Henry, I have a guy, we do have Muay Thai at the gym, but I don't teach it. I employ someone to teach Muay Thai. Do Tai Chi now. Used to. Tai Chi is cool. Jiu-Jitsu is fun. Boxing was fun. I did a little bit of boxing for a while. It was fun. They do Gracie and Kempo. Yeah, I used to train with one of the Gracies for about 5 years. All good. Many years ago. I'm sure she meant Tai Chi. It's all good. Everything's good. Everything is good. I think it's like if you enjoy it, it's good. If you go somewhere that you enjoy what you're doing, is great. It's great. Whatever you do, as long as you enjoy it, is the key. You're not here for that long. We're not here very long. I often contemplate this. That, you know, when we were at school and we were learning about dinosaurs, for example, they were like 65 million years ago. Million. The planet, is it 4 billion or 8 billion years old? Can't remember off the top of my head. But man, what were we? 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 years we've been on the planet. It's like nothing in comparison to the amount of time. And, you know, and when we're gone for a very long time. So we haven't been here for a long time. We're here for a very short time, and then we won't be here for a very long time. So whatever you're doing, make sure you enjoy doing it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If you make sure whatever you're doing, you're enjoying, you're getting something from it. If you don't enjoy it, find something you enjoy doing. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is or what someone else says. It's a big thing, especially if you do martial arts, for example. Everyone's like, "Oh, our martial arts is the best." They're all good. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition. I mean, if you want to do like a compete like the Gracies did, what is the best martial art? Great. But a lot of people don't do martial arts for competing. Which dinosaur is the best? I'm not sure. But I am going to the dinosaur park in a week and a half. In a week and a half. I am going to the dinosaur park where they have scare houses. T-Rex. We can't ignore it. A T-Rex. Everyone's a T-Rex. Everyone's going to have a T-Rex. We've got Triceratops. A Diplodocus. I don't know. Gosh. Velociraptor. There's one. Yeah. What's them smaller ones? The flying things. Pterodactyl. Yeah. Something important to mention. The professor knows it. What is it? We're waiting for Dimitri? I don't know. Did you not have your fix of Dimitri in man, my brain today. Jonas Creed. The Rat King. Okay, I thought he was going to say Dimitri. So I'll drop in and say hello until next Sunday. I'll see you. Here we go. Shelley's on. We have to drop your name there, Shelley. Famous Shelley is on. See, even when she's busy, she drops in and says hi. You know what I mean? That's something. I like that. Even though she's busy, she's got time to spend just to say hi to us. That's amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, folks, I'm out of here. I have to say good night, family, shadow family, and I'll see you all next week. Nice. I will see you there. I'll be there. Triceratops. Hope you're well. Yeah, she's good. Good night. Yeah. Okay, so as we're drawing close, have a productive week. Tell us more stories. Yes, I am working on it. I am working on this. I am, like I said, pushing to create, instead of, normally I put like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and then put the big one all together. So now I'm missing all the small parts, and I'm just going for one big one, which I'm going to put out at the end of the week. And hopefully that'll be enough to satisfy a big binge watch. Can never get enough of my boy Dimitri the Alpha Prime, the natural disaster made flesh, fur, and fury. Yeah, I like the way it went at the end of Jonas Creed. Everyone's like, Dimitri's coming to save us. Uh-oh. Nice. We're all safe and cozy in the shadows. We have a breath vessel with us. Fellow darklings, look at that. I like this new software. I can just like bring you up on the screen. I've got all sorts of things here that you can do. Like you can play videos and all sorts of stuff. So shadows next week. Yes, my friend. We will see you there. Gort. Picture of Gort. See you there. Yes, we'll be here Sunday. Where else are we going to be? We're going to be on here talking about Rat Kings and good knows what. Do you have balloons and do they float? They all float here. And you all float too. Quick question. Have you any personal short stories, or any of us? Personal short stories. Gort is my avatar since the internet again. I love Gort. Nice. Short personal stories. Personally, my life is pretty boring because I literally listen and study and watch horror movies and then go and teach. And that's pretty much what I do. And create. I do have a story though. I'll tell you a story. So many years ago, when I was when I was a child, 15 or 16, okay, we went to this. There was me and two of my best friends. One of my best friends is no longer with us. Thinking about him, my friend. The other one still is. And three of us, we were all inseparable. and we knew these couple of girls we knew. So we went around the house and they did a Ouija board. They did a Ouija board, and I'm just like, I don't believe it. I don't believe this stuff. I mean, I was a huge horror fan, huge. And when I was between 10 and my teens, you couldn't, whatever I was doing, it was horror. So, and I'd watch the movies, and I thought it was no, they're just gonna trick me or something. And we sat down, and they did this thing. I didn't actually join in. I just sat and watched. And they said that they did it the other day, and something happened, and we're just like, yeah, of course. And they said last time we did it, someone came down the stairs. You couldn't see who it was, but you heard their hand on the banister, and you heard their footprints on the stairs, and they went around this corner and turned the tap on. That's what they said. And we're like, come on, we don't believe you. Okay, so we three amigos, the three cavaliers, sat and watched while there was about 3 or 4 people doing this Ouija board thing, and we're laughing. And then all of a sudden, the glass tipped over, and we just laugh. It's you. And then no, something's pushing this, and of course we're laughing. And then we heard, when someone's hand goes on a banister and you hear that noise, we heard that, and we're just like, maybe they knew that, and it's something with the house. And then we heard the footsteps on the stairs, and we're like, is that someone banging? And then literally the tap turned on, and there was nobody there. True story. Maybe they rigged it. I don't know. But for me, was it as a child? I say child. You're still a child until you're in your late 20s. But as a child, that was like spooked me out quite a bit. True story. So yes, I did have a true story for you. Hopefully, that was okay. You sound like my Viking. I have stolen shadow. I believe you. Things happen, been there. And you need to trust yourself. I had the same sort of thing happen. No, I don't actually have nightmares. I think when I was a child, when I say child, I do mean anywhere from 8 to 25. I did have like weird dreams, but I'm going to be honest with you. I am so familiar with horror movies that if I have a nightmare, I actually quite enjoy it. There's nothing can happen in my nightmare that really I haven't seen already. And if I have a night, it's not a nightmare, it's a dream. If I have a dream, I'll wake up the next day and I'll record it so that I can use it as a story. I mean, I don't mind it. I have loads of stories and video to back it up. It's not like those fake TV shows. I know there's too many of those. People just running around pretending, making a noise. But yeah. My worst nightmare is dreaming I'm cleaning the day, kitchen all night. It's an open chat where a number of us could talk with video, all of us. The only way to have open chat is through Zoom, or just what we use. That's what I use. I do a lot of coaching calls, and it's in Zoom is what I use. Maybe we'll set one up one week. Maybe we'll set up a Zoom one week. I don't think we'll get many people on it, to be honest with you, maybe worth a shot. And on that note, it is the time, it is the hour, and I am going to be disappearing once again. StreamYard. Yeah, I have StreamYard. But you need StreamYard as well. Yeah, I suppose you need Zoom as well, don't you? Yeah. But with Zoom, you can just click it. I don't know how StreamYard works with. I don't know how many people you can get on StreamYard. Yep, Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. I'm looking forward to it. We are doing our haunted houses on the 22nd, and then trick-or-treating on Halloween night. It's going to be nice. So, all that's left to say, friends, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. And look out for the new stories, tales, videos, cinematic experiences coming this week. The Professor Shadow, from yours truly, of course. And I will see you all in the shadows. Take care. See you soon.